I'm from the LSE SU Advice Service. We are a separate body to LSE in that we're independent, so we feel that we can offer impartial, supportive and confidential advice to students should they ever experience any issues with the school itself, with LSE itself, and basically a place where students can come to discuss things that they might not want to discuss with the school, and just get some general advice on a number of areas. So yeah, as I said, provide free advice support on a range of academic and housing issues, and we also administer funds for students in financial hardship. Our independence for LSE means the advice we provide is impartial, confidential and free from conflict of interest. So I'm just going to broadly run over the areas of advice we offer now. So the first side is academic advice. So throughout your time at LSE, it may be that you have to come across these procedures in terms of exams, in terms of assessments, in terms of general course study, that you need to go through some of these procedures for. So we offer advice around exceptional circumstances, which are if something has affected you close to when you take your exam, and that you need some more support, or that you need that taken into consideration for the exam board, then we can help you draft your exceptional circumstances forms, help give you some advice on how all the process works. We also deal with appeals as well, complaints, academic misconduct, allegations and disciplinary issues. So anything around sort of academics, we can help talk you through the LSE processes, support you, help you draft any statements you might want to make, and support you during those during any meetings with the school you may have. In terms of housing, we offer a contract checking service. If you're worried about your new tenancy agreement that you're about to sign, we can look over that for you, double check that everything's in order and that there's nothing worrying within it. We can also offer advice on things such as deposits, landlord issues to do with repairs, council tax inquiries, flatmate disputes, or residence disputes, sort of offer some mediation there as well if needed. And finally, we offer a range of advice service funds. So we administer the hardship fund, which is a fund for students experiencing an economic crisis or a short-term financial hardship where they need sort of support for the short term to sort of get them through. So max awards are around £2,500. Eligibility criteria is that it has to be sort of an unexpected event that has happened, such as loss of employment or a downturn in health, meaning you're unable to perhaps work or so yeah, we offer that service as well. All of this information is on our website, which I'll put to you at the end. We're also pleased this year to be introducing a childcare fund, which is again operates pretty similar to the hardship fund, but is exclusively for childcare costs for any student parents who are struggling to pay short-term childcare costs. And we also run the graduate gown support fund, which is if you get to the point of graduation and you're struggling to pay for the cost of your academic dress and other costs related, then we are able to, along with LSE, who we do in partnership with, we're able to cover some graduation costs. Yes. Okay, so what can LSE do for neurodivergent and disabled students? So obviously, we're going to get to them later, but the Disability and Wellbeing Service should always be your first port of call and best option to support you throughout your time at LSE. However, we at the Advice Service can also provide some practical support as well. So the Advice Service can support with forms, processes, appeals, complaints, mediations, and much more. Well, one of the good things, I think one of the strengths of the Advice Service is that we can break things down, because often it can be quite daunting when you look at some of these forms or these processes and appeals. We can sort of help break these processes down for you and help you work towards the result you want out of it. Yeah, I mean, this is a point here. Although we hope you don't experience it during your time here, there is a reality that sometimes things go wrong, and that you may be unhappy with the LSE services provided. Hopefully, as I said, this won't happen. In general, everything goes smoothly and it's excellent. But if this does happen, you know, the advice service is, as I said, an independent body. So we are here to talk, for you to talk to discuss your issues, and we can provide you advice like on how best to proceed. And that advice is obviously impartial, confidential, and free from any form of bias. Which, yeah, there we go. We feel that we're in a good place to advocate for students because of that free from conflict of interest. So in terms of appointments, we offer face-to-face, telephone and virtual. If you email us, we'll tend to respond within 3 working days, although we're normally much quicker than that. And here is the sort of details of where to find us. So as you can see, we're in the Salisbury Hock Student Centre. 3rd floor is the SU office. If anyone wants to drop in there, just come and ask for the advice service. Our details are up here, the email address and the phone number. And also you can book appointments via the Student Hub. Just search for the advice service and then make a booking section, and you'll be able to find us there and make a booking for a time that suits you. We have appointment slots every day, Monday to Friday, between 9 and 5. Okay, so thank you for that bit.